What do you think? Good. Alright guys, what is happening? It's Saturday, May 4th, 2019, and I am not doing the Star Wars thing today, but the guy that played Chewbacca did pass away this week, or in the last week. This is going to be short and sweet. Nikki and I, we got up early, and we headed to the range. We left the house by like 7:30 or so, maybe even earlier than that. We left the house and headed to the range, and we were at the range for maybe about an hour and a half or so, from like 9 to 10:30. And well, we got there a little early, but we did some training for the skeet and trap and all that. They had like a little newbie clinic session this morning for people that had never really shot or didn't have any experience. And they also trained us on how to arm, disarm, and use and operate the clay throwers. So they are a little bit of a different setup than the sporting clays. And these ones you have to do and take care of yourself. So it was pretty cool. We got to shoot one game of trap, and I had to go, or Nikki and I had to leave. So we wanted to try to leave by 10, and we ended up getting out of there about 10:30. But it was all right. Got what I needed. I got my key to operate the throwers, and I can go back and use them anytime now. So pretty excited about that. The guy also even showed me how to use the 5 stand, I believe it's called. That's pretty badass. It looks like a lot of fun. You got a little girl about to ride a thing into the street, and yeah, so this weekend I'm just gonna enjoy this weekend. So I'm not gonna be doing any vlogging. I'm not gonna bring my camera out to the baseball field. So after we left early so Nikki can go home and get some stuff done around her house, and I needed to get the grass cut today. So it's Saturday. It had rained on and off all week. I've talked about it, but I got the grass cut. I'm showered, and now I'm headed to Grant's baseball game. Grant has a 2:45 baseball game today on Saturday. It's kind of like the latest game he's ever had on a Saturday, but it was nice. So we were able to get some stuff done around it. And then I think Nikki's coming over. We're gonna probably do some grilling tonight and hanging out and stuff. So nothing really major going on, but I'm just excited to kind of get out and enjoy this weather. The sun is shining. It's about 70 degrees and amazing. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned for more. All right. So apparently I lied and I said I wasn't gonna vlog much this weekend, but man, Grant's game was at 2:45 p.m. And I get there and he screams at me, "Dad, where's the snacks?" I'm like, "What?" Like, it's not our game to bring snacks. He's like, "Oh, why don't you bring snacks every game like you used to?" I'm like, I don't know. Major accident going the other direction on this highway. And yeah, so I was like, "Well, did you eat lunch? It's 2:45, 3 p.m. No. And, you know, I just look at his mom, I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Well, he had some snacks, but he didn't actually eat lunch." I'm like, what are you doing?" "Well, it's hard enough to get him to put on his uniform, let alone put food in him." I'm like, huh? So I'm just like totally dumbfounded. So I go and buy him some fucking food, hand it to him, he's eating it in the dugout, and then the stupid fucking coach comes running up to me, Bob, hey man, I'm gonna let it slide this time, but the rule is no food in the dugout. That's like the league rule." I'm like, okay. He's like, "I'll let it slide this time though." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't realize that was a rule." I'm like, "Grant hasn't eaten." I'm like, "Wow, dude, that's cool." I don't know. How many videos of like this have I made, like over the last year of Grant, year and a half of Grant playing baseball, that I just say like, I don't understand why she can't feed her fucking kid. And then she proceeds like an idiot to tell me that all the neighbors are at home or hanging out or whatever, and she wishes she was there, and that she hates baseball, and she really wanted to text the coach and tell him that they couldn't be there, they couldn't make it today, because she wanted to stay home and drink with the neighbors, and they're having a Cinco de Mayo party or something right now. So they have all kinds of food at the house, but it wasn't ready before she left. So that's why. So his mom was like starving, and I'm like, well, go buy some fucking food, dude. There's a stand, you know, a food stand or whatever. Like, go buy some food. Oh, I got tons of food at home and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, why didn't you eat before you came? It wasn't ready yet. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? So his mom proceeded to whine, bitch, and moan about having to be there and how much she hates baseball. She has no clue what's going on. She said one of the neighbor kids wanted to come to Grant's game today, and she talked him out of it and told him it's boring, it's not worth it. Like, she said it's comparable to watching paint dry, so you shouldn't go. And then she threw a fit when they agreed to play one extra inning, even though the time was just about up. They played one extra inning, so Grant got to bat twice. Grant struck out the first time, and the second time he walked, he got onto base. And it was actually his first time this season being on base. So that was nice. That was really nice. And I don't know, man. So this is the stuff that I deal with on the backside that I never hear about, but it comes to me through Grant. So when Grant's like, why did you sign me up for baseball? I don't like baseball and all this shit. It's not him saying that, it's his mom trying to talk him out of it. You know, Grant's stepbrother doesn't come anymore. His stepdad, step-grandpa, all those faggots, they don't come anymore. You know, they come when it's convenient for them, which I guess that's the way it works, but unbelievable.
Go. Swing hard.
No, he got it. It's a long word.
Come on, Grant, you got it, buddy. Go, Grant. Go, baby, go. Lily, you're on deck. Pretty good.
Well, he had 4 and now he's down to 3.
As a walk, you get to run down there.